Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do this chapter, A House is Not a Home. This is chapter number 8 of class ninth English book, and it is written by Zen Godiso. A House is Not a Home. Very short chapter and a deep meaning comes from this chapter. First of all, what's the difference between house and home? Do you know? Okay, if you don't know, then I would let you know. House is a physical building, whereas home is a place where our emotions are connected and where we feel warmth. We have the sense of belongingness to to that place. So then only a house becomes a home. And why this title is apt to this chapter? Because once when this author was a child, he had a misfortune in his life when his house got burned, and I would rather say his home was burned. So only then he could understand what's the difference between house and home. Gradually, he regained his life. He was happy in his new life. But we will see in this chapter how he lost everything, his home, and after that, what happened to his life. Okay, so in 10 points only, we will very quickly see the summary of this chapter. So, few points are given here. First point, the narrator is a schoolboy who moves from junior school to high school. So, the chapter gets start when we come to know that this author is moving to high school from junior school. Next is initially he finds some problems in adjusting to the life in the new school. He feels isolated there. So it happens with every child whenever we change the school due to any reason. We feel isolated and we feel left out. We feel that no one is our friend. So these kind of challenges come in the life of every child, so as it was in the life of author. Now next point is, unfortunately his house gets burned down in the fire, and he together with his mother had to run out to the neighbors. And unfortunately a twist comes in the life of author and narrator, and his house gets burned down in the fire, and very hardly it was there for him that they could, or they means all the family members survived in the fire, and they ran to the neighbors. So this is how they saved their life, but otherwise they lost everything. Now, point number 4, they lost everything in the fire and they had to go to the grandparents' house. So, they had to spend the night in the grandparents' house because they had lost everything in the fire. Now, next point is, the very next day, the author went to the school wearing weird clothes, borrowed shoes, and with no backpack. See, that kind of situation was there when he did not have anything to wear. So weird clothes he was wearing, and borrowed shoes were there, and without bag he went to the new school. Now, next is, the narrator was surprised by his schoolmates, and they gave him school supplies, notebooks, and all kind of different clothes. So, see how surprising was the behavior. Sorry, was the behavior of all the schoolmates of him when he was uh, supported, he was helped, and all the schoolmates gave him school supplies, stationery, bag, notebooks, and all kind of different clothes. So it was quite a surprising thing for author, because he did not expect those things from his schoolmates. The narrator was touched by their concern, and narrator we see that he was touched, he was humbled, he was emotional by the concern of all the students or all his classmates. Now next is, and he made many friends also there after that. Now next point is, he also lost his cat that he loved so much. And I told you that he lost everything in the fire when it was burnt in his house. So he lost one more thing, that was his pet cat. He loved that so much. A woman who got the pet cat of the narrator somehow managed to find him. Him here means the author, and gave his cat back to him. So, see, after some days, what happened? A woman came to author, and she gave that pet cat to narrator, and somehow this woman managed to find the address of author and gave his cat back to him. So after few days he got everything. Of course we can say that the building was gone. Why? Because he lost his house in the fire, but the emotion, the warmth were uh, again restored by him again. Why? Because house is made home by the people who live in the house. Okay, so building is of no use, whereas all the emotions which are connected to it are more important. Now, number 9 is, he was able to get rid of his insecurity and opened up to others. So he was reviving, and he was coming back to his life, and he was getting rid of insecurity, and he was more opened up to others. He was uh, trying to speak to people, making new friends, and soon the life was coming on its track. He overcame the feeling of loss and pessimism. Pessimism means when we have negativity in our thoughts. So he soon the feeling of loss and pessimism was gone from his life, because now everything was coming back to its track. Now, next is, he regained a new life and a new chapter in his life began. So, he regained a new life. Why? Because soon they were finding the place to live, and he was supported by his schoolmates. Everything was on its place, and a new chapter was beginning in his life. So, this is the story of this chapter, A House is Not a Home. I hope you have liked this story and you have understood what's in it. If you have liked the video, share it with your friends. Read it after or see this video before your examinations, so you can prepare well. You can have the general idea of this chapter. If you are new to this channel, do subscribe it, and keep watching these kind of videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.